What's going on, champions? James Zhang here. Welcome to our very first Sunday strategy session. That's kind of cool right there, right? Anyways, I wanted to explain what this was, but give it a minute or two for people to start talking about this as well too. So tag your teammates onto this, share this into the chat. I'm going to take around 10 minutes maximum to give you guys a heads up on what to expect, what's going on, and all of those really, really cool things. So I'm going to tag everyone right now as well too. One big thing that you want to make sure is this is a year where you promote. Jaden wants to say hello as well too. What's up, Jaden? Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, I'm gonna start right on the top of the clock. Let me make sure I can tag this as well. I'll give everyone a shout out that I see here as well too. I'm turning on my phone here. Hey, Fran, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Who else do we got here? Throw in the chat where you're coming in from. Even if you're on replay as well, we got Mr. Jaden here. Who else do we have? I'm watching. Hey, Jaden. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Are you excited to train with me? We're just spending some Sunday together. We actually just ran through the rain together. And anyways, hey, we got Twilight here. Who else do we have here? Hey, Jody, what's going on? Hello. So I got my phone here. I'm literally looking at you guys. And we got around 30 seconds. So yeah, share this to your team chats. Tag people onto this. I know we've never done this call before. Hey, Tammy, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. All right. So Jaden, are you going to train with me today? All right. No, he is very, very cute. But let me transcribe this real quick. Help me to transcribe this and clean this up because we're going to talk about the week's schedule. We're going to talk about Sunday strategy, and I want to organize this into a caption. All right, cool. Hey guys, if we haven't met yet, my name is James Zhang. It's an honor to be here with you. And what is this call all about? What is this message all about? Um, Strategy is 80% of success and 20% is execution. And I say this from lots of experience. Now, I hope you had a great holidays. This is the first week of 2026. And I know if you're excited about your New Year's resolutions, your New Year goals, the body balance challenge, all these things, you're starting to think about, man, I want to do so much, but where do I even begin? Does anyone else feel like that? Well, guys, I've been in this industry now for 16 years, 14 years full time and selling the drops for a long time. But with Partner Co, we've been around since we got started. And I shared this not to boast, but just to let you know that this is coming from experience, and we want to pass this on and duplicate this on as well too. But we normally don't talk about money or anything, but this is a partners group. But we have financial goals, right? And not long ago, me and my wife were bankrupt, guys. We were literally negative like $12,000 a month. We were not playing business right. We were not playing life right. But then we turned it around. We fell in love with this profession once again. And thank God for Partner Co because there's a unique opportunity. There's a system in place, and with the best team on the planet. Shout out to all of you. But in this less than 3 years since Partner Co has been up, Jaden wants to say hi. We have earned over $1 million through this business that you and I all have. We have the same comp plan, the same products, the same everything. But what was the difference? It's a couple simple focuses that are done consistently over the course of time. And I want to share with you today just a thought and then a little bit of the schedule for the week. Now, most of the schedule is going to be North America focused. I know we have many different markets here, namely Australia, New Zealand. So we want to be mindful to that. But at least for today, to start off, we do want to talk about those strategies. Okay. So here's what I want to at least give you a word on. If you watch any type of track race before, we've all seen it where somebody starts way too fast in the run. Maybe it's a mile, maybe it's 2 miles or something. And then they sprint out the gate and then the gas out. They don't make it to the end. I know we're all wanting to just run right out of the gates. I know we want to hit 1,000 miles per hour. I know we want to hit our goals. We want to do all types of things. Jada wants to be sure he's in the camera. And that's a good thought. But one thing that I've realized is longevity is key. And the key to longevity is to two words, guys, put this in the chat, pace yourself. Pace yourself. Okay. Success is a series of habits stacked over the course of time. So what we want to do is want to make sure that week by week, day by day, month by month, we're stacking habits on top of each other that are going to build you to inevitable success in your business and your life. So what I want to do on this call is give you a focus for the week on the things that are the most important. All right. And what is that? If I were you, and I'm sharing this because I'm playing this game right now with y'all. Here's Becky. She's here to take Jaden real quick. If I were you, what I'm focused on, and I feel the very same emotion, by the way. There's a lot of things. We're looking at our calendar, we're looking at our goals this week. Danielle Singh, me, Becky, Annika Bell, Saru stressed that we're going out to Utah because there's a CEO and Above Summit, and we're going to be representing all of us. So we'll be out from Wednesday through Sunday. So there's a lot of things going on, lots of calls. But even for me, this is what I settled on. What do I want to focus on right now? And I just submit this by you. To start the year strong, the best way to start is to focus on mastering the basics, our systems, our daily do, and also focus on serving new people. Now, in North America, we have a body balance challenge, and we are doing a really fun campaign. I'm going to share my screen here called BBC Champion. I know we have different markets, but feel free to participate in whatever it is that you want because principles are principles, and they're all going to help us in the types of endeavors that we have. But let me share this BBC Champion. And this is a target where, with our body balance challenge, or could this be anytime? You don't need 1,000 customers to crush it in this business. You don't need 100. But if you find four people to champion, that means you're alongside them, you're guiding them, you're coaching them, you're keeping them accountable, you're leading by the front yourself. Success in our business always comes down to success of our newest customers on the products and also our own personal example on that as well too. We were just talking with Allison Britton, one of our officers, praying for their family. Allison's mother-in-law just passed away, so she's taking care of family things right now. But Allison told me she's gotten 10 customers already this last week. Allison started her own challenge personally early, so she lost like 7 pounds, 6 pounds in a week or something like that, a couple days. Now that's the power of our products leading from the front, leading by example, and then guiding new people into this challenge as well. So this is still going on. We're doing a special recognition. We're giving a special prize for anybody that can have four people say yes to joining the Body Balance Challenge with them and just going along. Now, if you're out of country and they can't participate in the Body Balance Challenge, guys, this is just for our community. We just want to make sure that you're celebrating and you're championing and you're saying yes to, hey, let me help four other people. If you have people that want to start their journey and they can't be a part of this because they're out of country, just let us know. Like, we're not trying to be super legalistic on this. It's the intention. It's saying, I want to serve other people and build new stories. Put new stories in the chats below. Once you have four, and those could be customers, those could be new ones, those could be maybe they're old brand partners that haven't been around and they just want to get back on the program. Well, put that all together. We want you to shout them out in the Drop Revolution group and tell them, hey, this person is joining us for this challenge. Okay. Even if you're out of country and you can't participate in the actual North America challenge, you can still join along. You can still participate in all that. Have fun with it, right? You might not win the prize, but you can win the bigger prize, which is your health. So we have that. Once you have that, there is an entry form. We put all of these, by the way, for announcements. When you go to the featured section in the Warrior Movement Facebook group, we have all of our most important announcements that are here. Another place you're going to find all these announcements is we have a Telegram group. If you're not on this, I'd be checking this every single day because we're constantly giving the latest updates of the things that we have going on in the organization. So it's important to just know. If you don't know, it's not going to help you. I always want to be aware of what's going on in the environment, whether I take advantage of it or not. So I hope that makes sense for you. Okay. So we have that. So the number one thing I'd be focused on is, do I have at least four other people that I'm going on a health journey with? And if you didn't do it yet, use this week to do it. All right. Use this week to do it. If you already have at least four that are joining in with you, put a four in the comments. If you don't yet, but you will, say, I will get four. That's the intention. And I'm telling you, it all starts with that. And if that's all we did this week, which is locked in four other people to do a challenge with you, to go on the products with you, you got your little accountability group that's going to turn really, really big, then you will be massively successful. Okay. So we have that. I hope that makes sense. All right. From there, we also have a series of events every single week. Now, my recommendation is the more events you plug into, the better. Okay. I'll give a quick highlight where you can find them. If you go to our wellness360.community/links, this is our system page. This has all of our onboarding, all of our stuff. But specifically, when you go down, there's one called weekly schedule. And at least in North America, we have the same events pretty much every single day. Over the course of time, this will expand. We know we have different markets and stuff. But to name this, Monday morning, we're going to have what's called our income producing activity call, our Motivation Monday. I'm going to kick it off tomorrow. We've been going through some important personal development so that you can become the person you need to be to achieve the goals that you want to have. So be sure to log into that. We're also going to give timely strategies there as well too. The more events you invest into, whether live, and if you have to replace, fine. We put them all on the Champions Network YouTube, the better. Because the voices that you put into your mind are going to eventually dictate where it is that you go. If we don't listen to this voice, I'm going to tell you this, other voices are going to get to you. Your family's voices, I'm not saying they're bad, but they might distract you from your ultimate targets. The news will distract you, social media will distract you, other things. So it's important to reprogram the things that we're listening to. That's why we're constantly putting our things on live and on replay. Monday, we also have two calls, actually. We have a normal North America corporate call at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Great to hear from the corporate voice. But this week, we also have the North America Body Balance Challenge call. This one's going to be US. This is in the Drop Revolution and Warrior Movement. But you want to bring your customers, you want to bring those that are on the challenge with you. You want to come onto this and listen up to what it is that Dr. Crystal and Kristen are going to walk us through. This is 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Take a look at all these. It's going to be everywhere. So just have notifications on, be aware. Remember, if you're not aware, it's not going to help you. I got to rush through these because I said 10 minutes. I'm running over. Okay. What else do we have? Tuesday night, we will have another call. Tuesday night, we call Tactical Tuesday. Tuesdays, this is when we go over system stuff. And I can't wait to talk. I'm going to be leading this one. We're going to talk about the things that you have to do that are the simplest to do that'll actually lead you to results. Okay, we're going to talk about the simplest things to do on a daily basis, especially if you're part-time, the most important things that'll actually lead you to results. So Tactical Tuesday, join us for that. Wednesday is our IPA call in the morning. We're going to have Pam Middleton, one of our senior officers, leading that together with Dr. Cassie Williams, one of our newest officers. Excited to hear what they have to share. These calls are great because you're hearing what's actually working now, what's leading to money. That's not theory, but it's actually working. Okay. We also do have this really cool group called Millionaire Mentorship. And this one, I'm telling you, if you're not in, you got to get in. We are going to do a lot more in this group this year. We had an incredible group. The most amount of people that went officer and above came from pretty much everyone that went officer and above this last year came from this group. We were averaging one or more officers and above of those that were in Millionaire Mentorship. We took a hiatus over the holidays. This week, we will postpone it because we're going to be in Utah. But we will be masterminding with Annika, with Danielle, with Saru, my wife, with 100+ partner co-leaders and executives to talk about what we want to do next. So talk next week, we're for sure going to have Millionaire Mentorship. This week, we're going to postpone that. The thing I would recommend, we just did an incredible training on goal setting. If you haven't watched that yet, then go. I've heard so much buzz from so many leaders saying that was the most impressive and in-depth goal setting training on partner co life business that they've ever seen. So you want to check back on that. That's on the Champions Network YouTube. You can find that link, by the way, also on wellness360.community. If you go here, it says Champions Network YouTube. Okay. We have that. Thursday, we won't have a presentation call. Friday, we'll end the week with a fantastic Friday. And Allison Britton, she is a follow-up master. She's going to be walking you through, alongside with Eric Minter, how to close out your week, how to follow up, how to really take advantage. So guys, we got a nice week. Pick what you can. Do what you can. If you can do one consistently, two consistently, great. Not only that though, who can you bring? Start thinking, who else can I bring to these calls as well? Final notes to keep it simple. Remember, this year we've talked about there's 3 words that I'm focused on. There are 3 S's. Number 1 is simplify. Number 2 is systematize. Number 3 is scale. We do the simple things, less things, better. If we do that over and over and over again, it's going to lead to rapid duplication, scale, and freedom in your life. All right. It'll allow you to have the lifestyle that you're looking for. So, how do we do that? Well, we want to make sure that we have a couple simple things that we're campaigning towards. What is that? Here's a truth, and I'll end it on this. Leaders are born and inspired at big events. It is a for sure thing, especially in a generation now where we have a lot of AI, where AI is dominating internet more than our own content. People need real physical touch and hugs. People need to understand and connect with each other. Live events are going to be where it's at if you really want to explode your business. I'm talking about the person that wants the most spectacular 2026. So, out here in North America, we have Destin, Florida, February 6th to 7th. You want to make it out to that. If you're in Australia, New Zealand, it is the Gold Coast in March. Okay. So, you know where you got to go to. But if you do not have a ticket yet, be sure to grab them. Be sure to book your places. These will sell out, by the way. Like it's probably already 70% booked out. So don't miss this. And if you already got your ticket, your goal is see who else you can bring to this too. You can do it. People are looking for opportunities. Okay. So, guys, I hope this was an interesting strategy Sunday. I hope this gives you some focus. What would I be focusing on? Pace yourself, follow the basics, focus on 4 people that you can help with their health journey, plug into as much as you can, draw, go towards the next big event that you're running towards, and just keep your eyes on the prize. Inch by inch is a cinch, yard by yard is hard. Guys, we love you. We're so excited to do this new year with you guys as well too. Let me know any thoughts below if you have any other questions, and I hope these were helpful. If they were, I'll continue on these strategy Sundays just to give you a little focus for the upcoming week. All right. Share this with your teammates, tag them into the chats, put them into the chats, whatever that it is. Other than that, let's go crush the first week of 2026. All right.